Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Allen. Now Oubre. Now SGA. He's covered by Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. You know, these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Malawach, no good. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Porzingis with the steal. Oh, and here comes Porzingis all alone.
Boy, what you really like about Porzingis going end-to-end, he does it under control, right? This guy is 7 feet and masterful in space.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
James in the post. The layup off target. Doris, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot block.
There is value to a big who can step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable with. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on. Come on, Malawach.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And finished off by Porter.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Screen by Oubre. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Now here's Porter. Inside. Porzingis with the steal.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal.
Well, Siakam just staying strong inside, finds the finish through it.
Here's James. Four on the clock. Driving the lane. And he uses the glass on the layup. James has got 5 points so far.
I mean, the power of the driving ability of LeBron James is something that must strike fear into the defense.
Here's Porzingis. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Alan LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. I asked him about LeBron James and what his team's defensive game plan was against him, and he said to me, hope and pray that he misses a majority of his shots. With LeBron, there's only so much you can do against him, but we're going to do our best. We'll see what happens here tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
Back to Porzingis. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
.1:15 left here in the opening quarter. Here's LeBron. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Gafford misses. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Pass to Gordon. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Home team on D, trailing by 4. Here's LeBron. Rebounded by Gafford. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Porter. From downtown. Rebounded by Gafford. Here's Rozier. Here's Toppin. Back to Rozier. Porter with the steal. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the
16.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to...
Great dunk.
Freaking.
He's an athletic freak.
Wow.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Here goes Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam misses. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. Feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
To the paint. Here's Malowacz. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
LeBron James always surveying the floor. Few players in the history of the game have the court vision that LeBron has.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Siakam. First free throw is good.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Green gets it to go.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Malowacz. Boom, he jams it straight down.
impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Substitution for the away team. Dante.
Shot clock at 6. Out to Porzingis. Jacks up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, defense has to be more cognizant of Kristaps Porzingis. This guy will burn you from the corner.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Back to you.
He's left an imprint, no doubt. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's SGA. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. SGA's got 8.
I tell you, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done inside. So crafty with his footwork and ability to get shots.
Here's Green. Off with the layup. Here's Westbrook. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. And a wide open look for Siakam. And Green is right there. Green's got his second basket.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
SGA with the steal. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Back to James. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Malawach, no good.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
And that one's good. Green.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
It's a close game here in Brooklyn. Westbrook double team. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Westbrook.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the second quarter. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
It's stolen by DiVincenzo. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball.
Russell Westbrook, always dangerous. This guy keeps constant pressure on your defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Boy, you love how Westbrook takes off on the drive. A physical guard who welcomes the contact.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Here's Porzingis. It's Drummond with the rebound. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Ellis wide open. Cans it from downtown. Ellis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for your opponent, Daniel Gafford.
Outside Rozier. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Well, this is where Rozier loves to be. He's a scorer by nature, and he's a knockdown free throw shooter.
Screen by Allen. Pass to Murray. And so the ball is out of bounds. Rozier touched it last.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
And here's Westbrook. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Leading by a point. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Now LeBron. To the inside. Gordon. And he jams it with authority.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Porzingis with the block.
Oh, that is a big-time block from KP. How about that rim protection?
Allen outside. Screen by Porzingis. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. And here we go. James with it. Picked up by Rozier. Finished off the break. LeBron's got 13.
Well, 6'8" and 200, who knows how many pounds, but the King, one of the most apropos nicknames in sports.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And he sinks the second.
It should be a 2-point lead, but they'll be satisfied to have edged into the lead.
Pass to James. And they double up James. Porter outside. And he gets it back. Here's Malawach. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
This guy's a super quick leaper. Oubre doesn't need much time to get off the floor.
Oubre pulls it in.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Porter, no luck.
Oh, tough rebound for the big fella, but that is his job, folks.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Malawach. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Malawach has got 4 points this quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Suggs. Back to James. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Malawach to the inside. It's stolen by Allen. And here they go. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. And that's now 6 points for Allen. And then Gordon with the dunk.
If you don't keep Aaron Gordon out of the paint, it's going to be a long night. How easy is that?
Allen outside. Pass to Oubre. 6 to shoot. And a wide open look for SGA. Sinks the triple. SGA's got 13.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continues to hone in. When he's draining threes, he's almost unguardable.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Now, here's Rozier. To the wing right side.
2 minutes.
Gafford inside. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the home team has possession. They lead by 1. 5 on the clock. Into the lane. Malawatch grabs the miss. And here's the fast break. Here's Porter. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit. And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And Rozier, here we go. Murray outside. It's stolen by Suggs. We've got 1:13 left here in the third quarter. Here's Malawatch. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Here's SGA. It's stolen by Suggs. LeBron James finishes off the break.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jalen Suggs. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And at the charity stripe a season ago, he didn't miss many. 90% on the year.
This guy, such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Porter outside. Rebounded by Gafford.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
It's off his foot. And it's whistled a kick. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 15 points in the game. He got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game.
49.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Driving inside. Outside, Porzingis. And the 3 off target. James left side. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Screen by Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. It's Porter outside. They have not led for a while. A chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession.
And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here's SGA. Kicks it out to Allen. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Absolutely incredible what Kristaps Porzingis can do. He's over 7 feet. He's got an all-around game, and he's getting to every aspect of it right now.
The kick out to Porter. Porter double team. Suggs buries it from three-point range. Suggs has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Screen by Allen. Here he goes. It's to Porzingis. Back to Allen. Clock at 6. Outside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7 bricks. Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. That one goes in. And that's 15 points for Michael Porter.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
Green by Allen. Inside. Outside, SGA. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And here's James outside. Hits it from three-point range. James has got 20 points.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
Here's Porzingis. Stolen by Gordon. James with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Porter outside. Here's Malawach. Again. That one is off. Now Allen jacks up a three. He drills the three.
A guy like this with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Here's Suggs. Porter. The response triple. Answers back.
That was an emphatic answer by Porter Jr. looking to dominate him from beyond.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now SGA. Now Oubre. Outside SGA.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the best in the game at mining fouls. It drives social media absolutely crazy.
Good on both. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the fourth. Suggs outside. Here is Gordon. LeBron. And the three misses.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
The three goes down.
Now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
James fires. LeBron is doubled. Suggs. And hit the three. Not a lot of time to get this one back under control.
No, they need to do their work quickly from here on out.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, guys. Well, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. Coach telling the team, we're right in this. We have to keep fighting. If we can get consecutive stops, we've got a shot. We'll see if they can come back, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. And an intentional foul right there.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
James looking it over. Outside Gordon. Now James. Cleared away by SGA.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
Now that's how you protect the rim. James timed that one perfect.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander races to the rim.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand. And